A little bit of slow day, but very important day, guys. Don't ignore this kind of slow days, because this is where the difference will be made between who are very expert and who are just average. I remember when I was at the university, I studied like everyone else, but only there was a time when everyone went back home, but I was still on my hostel room doing my study. And that's made the big difference, because that's where the secret. So make sure that you are not missing this live session this day, because everything is every day, but today is very special day because the market is a bit slower. There is a news coming up. There is a lot you can learn from today, because we have a lot of room to discuss, and I will be discussing some of the best technique that you will be learning from here. So if you are ready for also another big learning day and any trade coming, we will be opening position after the news or before the news. We'll be looking at what kind of market movement, and we see that there is a significant movement on euro dollar. So if you are ready for this big day as well, guys, make sure that you like this stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting. And let me know, guys, if you can hear me. I hope that the mics and everything is well. I would appreciate if you say yes, so that you can hear me. And I know that you are here. I can start. Please you pray for profit this afternoon. So you okay? Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say don't pray for profit. Okay, because market is not gonna listen to the prayer. Market will do what the market needs to do. I would recommend you to pray so that you can stay disciplined. That's where you will be staying ahead in the game. It's like pray something in your control, not is outside of you. That's where you will be staying ahead in the game of trading. Hello, coach. Hope you are well. Thank you very much. I'm well. Thank you. Yes. Welcome. There was a poet, I remember, when I was very young at his school. He had a nice looking poem. So the meaning of the poem is like, I pray to the Almighty is not to help me, but to give me the strength so that I can stand or withstand anything coming on my way. There's a huge difference in this language. So I would say that don't pray to the market to give you the profit, but pray to the universe so that you can become strong enough to beat the market. So that's where you have the power within you. Okay, so that's where a big difference. Thank you very much. Forex user, there is no broker server going on here. Trading view has been still since today. Yeah, for gold is not maybe some broker. I don't know what's happening with you. So gold is not running because gold is off today. So I see that euro dollar Gbpusd is running, but still, if it is not running with you, then let it be. Okay, so focus on learning. It's not all about trading. I see that in my broker I have euro dollar is running, or majority except gold, I think, and WTI is not. So basically the metal and WTI, silver, but majority of the currency pair is on. Only the gold and WTI, silver, these are currently off. Welcome, thank you very much. Greeting coach Sammy, we love you from Uganda. Welcome, thank you very much. Hi coach. Hello, thank you. Holiday today, yes, yeah, holiday, but still there is something. I'm a very passionate and dedicated trader. That those who did something very, very worthwhile, they all are obsessed with the things that we do. I'm also a bit obsessed with trading, but it doesn't mean that I'm like addicted, but I'm very, very passionate and dedicated, as you have seen that, because I love doing it. So there is a science behind it. That the people who are afraid of something, when they started to face that fear, they become addicted to it. Addicted means that they keep doing it and become very good at it. You see that some people do the skydiving or bungee jump from, jumping from the sky or jumping from the hill. See, the people who are afraid, they're afraid. But if someone, face that fear and do once, you see that the people are regularly keep doing it, because they become very, very, because the brain has a huge dopamine release on that, and because there is always a big pleasure on the other side of the fear. So there was a time when I was afraid of trading, and I was losing money every single day. And when I became good at it, now I love it. Okay, so I do a lot. I believe that you guys also with me. Thank you, TMGM. So okay, so yeah, TMGM, yeah, you can use that broker. Let me give you that TMGM link so that you can start with. Yep, I've given in the live chat. You can use that. And this is either, yeah, so because US holiday, okay, USD news today, coach. Yeah, there is a news coming up in just a matter of 15 minutes. We will be looking at that. Today all countries are in holiday. There will be not any good move, only little range sideways. But you saw that so far there is a good move on euro dollar. You can see that there was a bounce here to this level. The news now, there could be good move. Okay, there could be. The reason is, even guys, even there is a holiday. Why chart is freezing? No, TMGM, the broker chart is not freezing. Maybe you are looking at, in my chart, I see that all currencies are on, depending on your location. See if there is anything. I don't know about your location, but there could be move, because the reason is, see, even this is holiday. If the market is open, institutional order flow still will come in the market, right? So it's like, for example, the bank is, the bank is closed, but their position is still open, right? They are still managing those trade, because it's a $1 billion business, right? So that is why when there will be something, even over the weekend, the institutional traders is still open trade and position, seeing that even over the weekend. If you see that weekend gap happens in the market, you see sometime more often you see the weekend gap. So why does the weekend gap happens? Can you tell me? It's because of the market is closed for retail trader over the weekend, but is still open for the institutional traders. And that's why the weekend gap happens, because over the weekend maybe something happened that the market made significant move, and that create that gap. So institutional order flow is still there, so doesn't mean that there will not be any move. I think that there could be even the bigger move middle of the New York session or nearly at the end of the New York session, because it's the end of the month. You can see that the monthly close is very important, and today is the last day of the month, I guess. Yeah, so it's coming, the monthly candle closing in just that means that with the daily close there is a monthly close with the weekly close. Okay, so today is the Friday, every close, and on Monday there will be new candle will be open. Sometime you see that when there is a monthly close last day of the month, even in the last 2 to 3 hours or even 4 hours, make such a move, you see the past history, such a move that has even not been happening the whole month. So there could be, certainly there could be a good move later, so we will be waiting for that to find a good entry. But if there isn't, no problem. Okay, so we still have something to look at. We still can look at the market to learn and to see as a trader, right? It's very important that we count on it. If you guys are ready for a big news coming, let me know. And I see that the likes is still not there. I would appreciate if you give a thumbs up, make that like to 50. Thank you for the support. Today all countries, yeah. DMG, okay. Hello coach, thank you very much. GBP JPY may be bullish move. GBP JPY I will be looking at. Bullish is sell, right? No, bullish is buy. So bull and bear. So if you are probably are new in trading, so that's fine. Sometimes it get confused. Always bull is buy, bear is sell. Okay. Hello coach, what time frame is the candlestick in the chart? So you can see the watermark. So it's 30 minutes, guys. Can you see the watermark on the chart? Let me make it a bit bigger. So you could see now. So the watermark will tell you, so the Euro USD 30 minutes you can see, and then 1 hour 15. Okay, so you can see that. Hello coach, what time frame is okay? So you can see it. Hello coach, fund the next on an account is ZUSD. Yeah, yes, thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon coach from Ghana. Welcome. Hello coach. You can also look at USD CAD. Yep, I will be looking at dollar CAD also. So I was looking at the USD pair now at the moment, and dollar CAD also. We see that there's weakness on dollar CAD. If I look at the intraday, there is a. If I look at the daily, first of all, on dollar CAD, you see there is a daily bearish candle followed by another red candle. Dollar CAD, the trend is up. If you look at the weekly chart, we can see that there is a weekly big long big bullish candle followed by this week so far. We have seen the weakness on dollar CAD 1 hour and lower time frame. So dollar CAD is, we see there is a choppy market and the price is dropping down, but I will not be interested in this market to sell because it's very choppy. If you are on any kind of trade, we can see the dollar CAD is currently dropping down here, and we might see that dollar CAD, if we look at the daily chart here, we could see that dollar CAD coming down to the daily, daily support level. So it might even keep pushing high again later, but at the moment we can see that dollar CAD is we might see a retest of this level. I think the dollar CAD might even remain bullish later because this is a very significant level of support here, and we could see that this market is remaining bullish here on dollar CAD. So if we look at dollar yen, it's very choppy. GBP, JPY, very choppy. This market not very good at the moment for entering any trade. You can see that it's a nasty choppy. Here was a little bit of trend here, but this market here on GJ, it's a completely sideways market. It's a range bound, not be any good entry. Only we see that euro dollar and USD pairs are trending at the moment. So euro dollar could be a good move coming with the news, and I will be looking at now full multi-time frame analysis on this. From the daily, it's in a zone where we might see another entry opportunity. What's the TP here? What's the TP here? We haven't entered anything, so there shouldn't be any TP. Thanks, coach. Welcome, gracious. Solanki, dollar yen. Kenneth, welcome. Dollar yen. Yeah, we'll be looking at. First of all, let me quickly look at the euro dollar. Let's see what kind of price action that we have on euro dollar to see the overall picture in the market. Now, looking at the monthly chart on euro dollar. Why am I looking at the monthly? Because monthly, weekly, higher time frame will give you clear direction, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. And this is the last day of the month, so very important day on euro dollar and all the instrument. And we can see that after previous monthly doji here, so the previous monthly doji, and with this monthly doji, what we have seen that there is a narrower zone here, and the price has broken that high. And with that break of this high, what we can see, the market has broken that high and then drop back down here. Currently, the order flow on euro dollar is bearish because there is a multiple rejection here, and I think that the market, this is the monthly resistance. I would like to draw this level here as well, because the price, if it's going back up, we might see again rejection. If we look at the weekly chart, so far series of lower high, the price action is still bearish, and I think that at some point we could see that euro dollar, because it has a very sharp rejection, and this is the starting of this move to the upside. You can see the starting of this green move. Because the market has got a rejection, unlikely that euro dollar will revert from here without retesting this weekly support level. So there is a probability for downside. Any bounce to the upside will give us an potential opportunity for this drop. Now if I look at the daily chart, where we see a bit more clearer picture, there is a big drop here followed by a pullback. Guys, this is what I always like to look at. I've drawn this box here on euro dollar, and as you can see that with that box, if we look at what do we see in that box, what do you see? That two most important part in that box is very important. Number one is the price action. Okay, so the price action will tell you what kind of, like, who is in control in the market. Now asking this question will give you a big advantage in the market. Keep in mind, guys and girls, it's very important that you understand that who is a very good trader. Okay, becoming a good trader is more important than trading. So who is a good trader? Those who has the intellectual curiosity, according to research done by the institutional traders, because institutional traders also have their own psychologist, or those who are very good at helping them, the trading coach or anyone who normally are very good at it. According to institutional traders research, backed by research, is that the traders who has a high level of intellectual curiosity become good in trading, and that's where you need to know that. So who are intellectual curious? Those who ask questions. Okay, so make sure that ask a very important question when you are looking at the market is, who is in control in that market. So when you ask this question, you understand the nature of trader. Okay, so a trader is not a businessman, neither an investor. A trader is a skilled craft, okay, skilled craftsman or skilled person, like a soccer player, right? So, and trading is more of, sports rather than the business. A trader is more of, trading is more of a skill rather than investment. So that's where the difference is. So when you ask this question, who is in control, then you know that who is in control. Imagine that this is a wrestling platform, and all those two groups are wrestling to each other. Okay, and according to Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor, a good life is more of dancing or more of wrestling rather than the dancing. It's a very important, profound statement. So that's where I remembered about the wrestling. So if you look at wrestling, who is in control in that game of wrestling, you can see that who is in control, who is gonna be winning. Anyone can answer, right? If you ask a 5-year or 6 years old kid asking that green is going to be winning or the red is going to be winner, anyone can answer, right? That's where you'll understand the directional bias in the market. So in that market, I wouldn't be thinking of buying because it's a strongly falling market. So if you look at the directional bias, the reds are in control in this market. So now let's look at the 15-minute chart. We see there is again potential breakdown here with the news coming up. Just 2 minutes, let me look at the Forex factory, and then we'll be doing full analysis again to see where the market might be heading. So we see 1.5 minutes remaining for core PCE price index. Okay, so let's see, we saw that before. Then there's an initial breakdown here on euro dollar. And very interesting here. That's a big drop. There's a big drop here. What's happening? Immediate rejection. So what's the data has come out? So we saw the data came out to be as expected. So the forecast was 0.3%. The actual is 0.3% core PC price index. And as I mentioned before, the market might get a bit volatile. It did that. If you look at the GJ, also has got a rejection from the support level. On dollar yen, the other way around, it's got a breakdown here on dollar yen. Right, so you see that there is a big spike on euro dollar. So that spike basically, if you look at the DXY, reflect it on the DXY, we can see that the market on DXY has got a rejection here. So from the daily, there was a daily long week candle. Now it's very important to see how the market is evolving with the news coming up. What do you think that what could be the spike for things? 190.55 possible bullish move on GBP, JPY at the moment very choppy. Okay, it's ranging in a very narrow range. This is the daily chart. There's nothing we can take here. So trading in this kind of range is just giving away. Your USD going up today. Coach, what indicator are you using? Sophie, the indicator that I am using. Okay, now the indicator that I am using, first of all, I use two moving averages that you can see, guys, 10 and 20 EMA. So the two moving averages along with this is another tool that I use, the liquidity indicator, and this is the TF indicator and the liquidity indicator. So what is the TF indicator? TF indicator is what, especially when the market trends. So I use a strategy, what is a trend following strategy. So trend following strategy is where you look at the market and then you see the market is trending and finding an edge in the market to trade with the trend. So which is trend following strategy. It has a rules in it. If you are our member, you can access that strategy from your dashboard, your student dashboard, and also you can access this trading tool, this TF strategy indicator, currently available for you for both TradingView as well as for MT4 as well. If you are not our member, I have a good news to share with you, is that we have a sale going on. It's the last day to join with this coupon. There is a Good Friday coupon available for you ending today. I'm sharing with you on the live chat. You can use that coupon. Once you are on the website, you can click join now button and then you can join to access all the tools that we have and all the strategies that we have, and also learning and growing as a trader with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is a big opportunity. I would recommend you to take it now before it is ending at the end of the week. So my TMGM account is ready. Samir, Michelle, welcome, very good. If you are our member, you can let us know later after the live session. I will guide you. Thank you. Silvo, okay. It is downtrend at the moment, and I can see the bearish taking control. Okay, now is the chance to entry in Euro USD. Euro USD will be waiting to see because there is a news has been released. So it was in a downtrend, but this bounce we need to look at from a completely different angle, because this bounce on euro dollar, what it is signaling, is it a liquidity grab, or it's, so which way it is gathering that liquidity? Is it changing the trend, or it is, you know, breaking down again? We need to look at it a bit more time to settle down the price, and then we can enter. Big bounce here, rest trading view dated here. Thank you very much. Today explain long week candle. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Zoom session task time is, so Zoom session timing tomorrow, like Sunday, there will be the Zoom session, and you can find the link for the Zoom session on the VIP Telegram channel. It will be there. You can access from the VIP Telegram channel the Zoom classes. If you are in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, then you can access that Zoom class from your student, from the channel. There will be link will be given. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Welcome, welcome. So now here is you can see that this is a big bounce on euro dollar. Now it's absolutely important to see either euro dollar is changing the trend, or it is moving back, drop again. Potential for an upside at the moment, slowly, because it is in a downtrend, but we have seen a big bounce with the news. So there is a potential for a bounce, but at the same time, until we see the trend is confirmed with a massive liquidity grab, we will be looking and observing. So you see some kind of bounce on euro dollar, as I mentioned before, guys. So you see that it's just moving back. So here is you see that there is a volume, there is a big move. As I mentioned earlier, even it's a holiday, we might see very good move in the market. What's the spread situation in the market? See the spread. The spread is normal now. Okay, so there's a higher spread on euro, all the instrument at the moment, because of the, so we need to wait for that to settle down. It's very difficult to open position. We need to wait for the price to settle down, and then we can look at. and Gbpusd also trying to break from that level. So we'll be focusing on mainly the euro dollar for this session, and then we will be looking at if there is anything that you are looking at, we can look at that as well. And in the meantime, guys, I appreciate your support. If you give a thumbs up to 50 will be helpful. All right, bro. Nothing to apologize. I am right. Sometimes I could be wrong. My AUD and Gbpusd are raised on going on trend. My AUD and Gbpusd are raised and going on trends. So what does that mean? So what time frame is the candlestick? Okay. Okay, so here we can see a big long spike. Now the way the market is forming here on the euro dollar, if we look at the daily, okay, so you can see there is a big, it's a massive rejection from the bottom. So it is possible for euro dollar even to go back up again to retest this liquidity zone. So liquidity zone is like act as a magnet with the pricing. Just keep in mind that liquidity zone is acting as a magnet with the pricing. So what do I mean by this? Liquidity zone act as a magnet. By understanding where is liquidity, you can map or zone out the chart, what I call the liquidity map. So it's like a contour, that whether when there is a world map, you can find out based on that map where is the cold and heat. Similarly, you can understand the liquidity in the market. Okay, so once you understand the liquidity in the market, you know that where institutional trader is targeting for the liquidity gap, and then you can understand that actually where you can take the full access to it. Understanding liquidity also will give you a clear understanding of why the market moves and how you can also take the full speed with the market. Hello coach, which broker can work TradingView? Very few broker work with the TradingView, but I don't need even to work with the TradingView because I use direct TradingView for analysis, and I execute my trade on MT4. It's always much better. Why? It's not needed to even to use TradingView. You can use it, but I find it easy to use on MT4. It's much easy because analysis on TradingView is none to me. Okay, so none to anything. TradingView is unique to me for analysis. Since I began my trading, I just stick to the TradingView. And for entry, because I never do analysis on MT4, it's awful to me doing an analysis. MT4 is not a good platform at all for analysis, but execution is good. When I have the risk manager tool, I just place the entry, stop loss, and take profit, and it's just a matter of a second to execute the trade. So there are some broker might be on TradingView, but I wouldn't say that it's wise to join a broker only just to trade on TradingView, because it doesn't matter much, because it's all about even much. MT4 is very powerful, right? It's not none can compete with MT4 for executing the trade. They have a very powerful algorithm. So yeah, and I use the broker that also have MT4. I can give you the link for that if you guys are not in any broker that you are think that good. You can use that link and you can register and start trading with a broker that you can rely on. So yeah, I've given the link in the live chat. So what about Gbpusd, NZD-USD? Thank you. So Gbpusd and NZD-USD. So I see that Gbpusd a bit in a consolidation. So the trend is on euro dollar especially. What about MT5? MT5 is not as powerful as MT4. Okay, MT5 is okay, you can compare it, but MT4 is it's none to, like, if you compare MT5 and MT4, MT4's the programming capability is much higher than the MT5. Yeah. So, but if you are using MT5, that's fine. If you are not doing any kind of, if you are not running any kind of AI or any kind of robots or EA on your platform, then there is not much difference between MT4, MT5 or any other platform that you are opening. But I run AI in my, I have automated all my trading strategy, and that's why I love MT4. This is the power of being a trader, guys. So if you are curious, then if you have heard that artificial intelligence, someone might have told you it's not work, it doesn't work. All my members knows that in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, if you are our member, you know that how powerfully you are using AI. All my strategy I have automated. It's very simple to do, and also I'm preparing some new lessons to help the members so that they can program their strategy as well. Because if you remember your childhood, or maybe I don't know how old are you, let's say your grandfather, right? If you ask your grandfather that about the mobile phone, maybe if you are, let's say, 30-40 years older, then your grandfather hardly had a mobile phone, right? They even couldn't imagine. Now you can't even think of without a mobile phone, right? Technology is advancing. And if you are a trader, keep in mind, guys and girls, if you are a trader, then you are competing with the market. So being a trader means that you are not an individual person. You have to compete with other trader to win, to become smarter than the smartest, right? And that's where you have to have open mind to experiment everything. Because if smart traders using artificial intelligence and they automated their system, yeah, you also need to think about it to compete with them as a trader, to remain advanced. So because something we might delay, but at some point we need to accept, right? For example, yeah, you may be rigid on navigating with a map in hand. Let's say you decided not to use any GPS. Okay, you are rigid on using a paper map, but some point you need to accept the fact that you have to be flexible on that. You need to use a GPS. So like this, at some point when things become, and I know that it's all about belief and everything, but keeping an open mind is always a good idea. And I also thought, when I begin my trading journey, I thought that it's very hard to program a strategy. Market is random, but it's easy. Okay, you can program your trading strategy. It's very simple. So that's what I have shown my members, that how I programmed all my strategies. And if you are in this academy, also you can access the trading tool AI that I am using. If you are joining today, will be for you. Which AI are you using? Ravi Sharma. Yeah, so AI, yeah, for trading, advanced AI. So if you are our member, I can give you all the information how you can access, because this AI only exclusively available for the members in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So if you haven't joined yet, I would recommend you to join today. There is a coupon available for you for the Good Friday sale coupon, which is another $200 off. Right now you can use it. If you are following me for a week, at least you have seen that how we trade. Here is the Real Trading Academy, where you can learn the real trading strategy along with all the tools that are available for you to experience. You can visit the website and then use that coupon on the lifetime access checkout. But if you are a beginner trader, let's say you started trading, then I would recommend you to stick to the manual trading. Okay, if you have a little bit of experience, then experiment different things. Okay, so it's like in the beginning you shouldn't use the calculator, right? First learn to do the multiplication, addition and subtraction by manually, and then slowly you can go to use the calculator. Guys, if you are enjoying the live session, I would appreciate your support to the channel by giving a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. See here. And also, I definitely appreciate your support. Also, you can go to the channel for more content. You can watch them on the channel. Eurusd targeting my limit order, triggering my limit order, surder. So Euro USD, you put a limit order on Euro USD. We see that there is a, so here we can see with the news there is a spike here, and it's absolutely important to see what the market might be doing. As you can see from here, there is a rejection. We'll be looking to see what the market is doing, because we'll be only entering when there is a good move. Okay, so here is the Gbpsd. Gbpsd is very choppy. Dollar yen. It's got a breakdown here. This market also very choppy. Gbpusd. Okay, so just now it has got a bounce here. Just now it's got a bounce. Very interesting. I think in the last moment it has got a bounce. Yeah, so Gbpusd has got a bounce because it's at the end of the month and at the end of the week. So if we look at the monthly perspective on Gbpusd, okay, now let's look at the Gbpusd, what it is doing here. From the GBP USD perspective, do you have seen that this is a long week candle on the monthly perspective on GBP USD, and with this long week candle, the price on the monthly support, and we have seen that there is a primary bounce on this market here. If we look at the weekly chart, there was a gap opening and has got a bounce here. If we look at the daily chart, that's where we can see previous day there is a long week candle. The price now slowly moving back to the upside. From the intraday time frame, where form a long week candle, this 4-hour candle closing in a couple of minutes, so we see that this is a potential liquidity grab, and I can spot a possible inverted head and shoulder on the 4-hour on GBP USD. So with the monthly close, so this week GBP USD was a bit in a weaker response from the buyers, but it is possible for GBP USD to remain to the upside, as we can see that from the 4-hour only I see there is a liquidity candle is being formed, but this market is still in a downtrend, so we might see slowly the price might be preparing for a bounce in this market. There is an initial rejection. The euro dollar and GBP USD look like that they might start to move back to the upside. There's a potential. Yeah, we'll be waiting for euro dollar to give any kind of euro dollar and GBP USD. Both of the instrument currently forming a trend. So if we look at that one on Gbpusd, so this is a you can see the big move with a very narrow zone here. Now, like the euro dollar and Gbpusd has got a, because it was in a very long consolidation, we with that breakout we might see the market might be a bit more strongly moving in one direction. So look at the 1 hour here. So that's a 1 hour candle. You can see big bounce, complete breakout. So leaving a neckline here at 1.2626 level. So if we see that the price has dropped again for pullback, that we can look for that entry. I think that because there will be a speech coming later today, 2 a.m. that will definitely will have a good impact in the market. We need to see the spread became normal here. Let me see that if the spread settled, if we want to enter. It's getting normal slowly. It's getting normal, but still there is a higher spread on. Still, because of the volume is not that much higher. So when there isn't much volume, we might see the spread is up. So I see that yeah, he just from United Arab Emirates tried to join, but your order is filled. Probably you have to check your card limit or anything, or you can email us back if you want to join in an alternative way, or you can just check your limit and everything, or maybe you can try PayPal. I see that your order just been failed. That means that it didn't came through. Here is what we can see that this is the, you can see from euro dollar from 1 hour perspective, it's a very strong liquidity candle. All right, so we see that euro dollar, the way the market has formed on euro dollar, it's an inverted head and shoulder that we can spot here with a liquidity candle. This is a middleman. So if you are not sure about the middleman, I do have quite a few lessons on middleman on your dashboard. Also, you can find it. So we see that there is a middleman formation on euro dollar. With this middleman formation, if you closely look at, there's a long wick at the top, long wick at the bottom, and also this candle has a liquidity. So euro dollar has formed a middleman with potential liquidity grab. So at the moment, any drop in this market to the downside, we will be looking for potential entry here. You can see that there is a support level. Any break below, we can look for entry. So from 1 hour chart, where we can see that euro dollar has formed a middleman with a liquidity grab, and there's an inverted head and shoulder. There's a monthly candle close coming, so it is possible for euro dollar to reverse from here with the monthly close. From the 4-hour also we see a bullish candle, and that could give a momentum on euro dollar for an upside bias. So we will be waiting for a good entry point here. There you guys can see my screen now. Thanks for that. So euro dollar will be waiting for a potential entry. What I think that euro dollar, you can see this is a clean breakout with the news coming up, and with the news has come up, and now I will be waiting for deeper pullback before we find that entry opportunity here on euro dollar. And there is an inverted head and shoulder formation. Are you guys with me? Okay, here is even 1.0840 also. What are your thoughts on C trader? C trader, yeah, some trader uses C trader. Once I used as well, but I find, nothing is better than MT4. C trader you can use, some trader uses, yeah, it depends on what you are comfortable with using. As I mentioned, if you are trading, like, executing the trade manually, then nothing matters. Okay, either you are trading on MT4 or Dex trade or C trader or anything, no matter. But if you are using algorithmic trading, that's what it comes to other, the choosing the right platform, because the programming language is different, and the power of developing, automating and strategy may not be possible in all platform. Okay, because the MT4 is very powerful and does very good job in executing the trade in right time, in the right direction, and it's easy to program. Thank you. Welcome friends. Hello coach, appreciate very much. Today is a bank holiday in the US, yeah, GB and Germany. I have read that we can expect today low liquidity and also high volatility. Yes, you have heard right. It's bank holiday, but you see that euro dollar has formed a candle which is basically very powerful bullish candle. So though it is a bank holiday, as I mentioned in the beginning of the session, still there will be some volume in the market, because the market is still moving. The traders are still trading, even on the especially the institutional flow is still there. So if you look at the weekend closure, weekend opening. You saw there is a gap opening in after the weekend, is because during the weekend the market is closed for retail trader, but it's open for institutional trader. Could you shortly explain the difference between liquidity and volatility? Oh, that's a completely two different aspect. So liquidity is the fuel of the market. Volatility is the speed of your car. So liquidity is the volume. Volatility is the fluctuation, the vibration of the market. Hope that makes sense. Or if I give you a concrete example, liquidity is how much volume you can find in a particular period of time. Volatility is how much fluctuation you can expect in a given period of time. MT4 is so integrated. What's your say on sentiment analysis, on the use of COT data? Do you use such? Okay. In my previous live session also I discussed on that. Guys, this is a very important point. Let's look at that. Sentiment analysis, the use of COT data. All right, so first of all, I did a lot of use of them. Okay, but imagine that you are on iPhone 4, you used a lot, but when you understand it very well, upgrade it to iPhone 6, you're not gonna use iPhone 4 anymore, right? So let me tell you what is more powerful than anything else. What is the most powerful on anything else is the liquidity handle, price action. Nothing will tell you any story about the market rather than the price action and candlestick pattern. Why? See, COT data, I looked a lot. Still, I sometimes look at to see what's happening, but it's a lagging indicator, another lagging indicator. If you go to the COT data, what do you see on COT data? What institutional trader has done so far? Guys, institutional trader, the hedge funds, bigger hedge funds, banks, they never, because they are very smart, everyone is smart, no one is going to reveal their trading plan, what they are going to do in the market, what they are going to put in the market. When they are closing, it's in their mind, it's in their trading plan, and no one is going to know what's going to happen, because if they know that everyone gonna use it, right, become a rich man by knowing it, it's just another lagging indicator. Okay, so what is the real-time information is this. Okay, now let me tell you, see, this is what I try to tell you guys to pay attention. Let me tell you something here. Look, this is 1 hour candle on euro dollar, right? Go to the 5-minute chart, see that until this is a bearish market. Try to understand what I'm saying. This is a bearish market. You see, this is a downtrending market. The price has reached that liquidity zone. There is a breakdown. It's a bearish market, right? Until that, this is a 5-minute chart. You see, now it's a bull market, and this 5 minutes candle form even in 1 minute. So this 5 minutes candle, you see, this is a 5 minutes candle, but it form in 1 minute. Go to the 1 minute chart, see that this is 1 minute chart. Okay, let's see now from the 1 minute. See, this is the 1 minute. This is a red bearish liquidity candle. The price has crossed almost 3 candles low, and long-term trend is down. There is a head and shoulder, right? It's a bearish market. This 1 minute candle has changed the story. It's now a bull market. So it only took 1 minute to turn a completely bearish market into a bull market. Now if you go to the CUT data, you will know what happened in 1 week ago. What institutional traders did that is not gonna give you the accurate information what's currently happening in the market. So how do you find what's happening currently in the market? Is from the price action confirmation using the liquidity. See, this is the 1 hour candle. You see, now this candle will tell you everything. This is for me potential bullish price action. It doesn't mean that I'm going to go big long here because the volume is low, but when it is forming in a high, still there is a probability for a high probability for euro dollar to change the trend, because this will tell you everything. And keep in mind, guys, our mind is very narrow. You need to focus on a specific area and then trade based on that. Because see, probably if you have read Napoleon Hill's or anyone's book about the self-help development, how to achieve a goal, what he said, that write down in a piece of paper exactly what you want, 100,000, million, thousand. Be very specific. Why? Because mind cannot deviate to give you the right information, because all the decision comes from our mind. So if you want to make a trading decision, your mind need to tell that this is what you should be doing, and that trading decision will come from your mind. And when you give a lot of stimulation to your mind cannot give you the right decision. Because if you put in front of you MACD, RSI, Bollinger Band, moving averages, CUT data, this, that, then what will happen? You see price action saying bullish, CUT data saying bearish, Bollinger Band is giving you bullish, RSI overbought, MACD oversold. Now what are you gonna do? It's called the analysis paralysis, and you're gonna freeze. So what you need is one thing, all right? Specific. This is my strategy. I'm going to trade when I see that. So your mind is very focused, and the next thing you need is proper risk management plan. You are done. All right. So this is what exactly trading is. This is what the right education, right information. The rest of the thing is just you got confused. Okay, you will get confused, and you're gonna think that trading is hard, and then you're gonna quit. But for me, it's not a good news, because I want community to grow, and I want you become profitable trader, have a good experience as a trader, so that you can be my friend, because I love trading and I love making friendship with trading. Because when I begin my trading, no one even know what is trading. My immediate family members, everyone, no one supported me in trading. I believe that you guys also in the same journey, because I think that in this trading world, the most difficult thing for a person to be a trader is to battle with himself, and also battle with his family and also friends, because no one wants you to take the risk, because everyone wants you to be safe. Go to the McDonald's, do a job for $10, and then be safe and pay the bills, just to see that at the end of the year, at the end of the 60 years, you have something to go to a coffee shop. So make sure that you think about it. There is one life, there is one dream, and you can make it happen. Make sure that you take action to progress in the direction that you want to go. By the way, I had to deny everyone, and I became a kind of a person in friends and family circle that I became a little arrogant, because I had to say no to a lot of people. Even when I was losing as a trader, I had to say that I'm going to do it. And it's very hard, I know. But ultimately everyone stopped. But I didn't stop. So make sure that you are not stopping, but everyone will stop. So make sure you keep faith. Don't blow out in one night like I did. Don't leave your job until you become a profitable trader. But it's easy. Make sure that you stay on that. And yeah, here where you see the euro dollar is, I think that it's gonna, the way it has a breakout, we might see a potentially some upside bias possible. But today the market is very volatile, and so let's see what's happening here. This is the 4-hour candle. Yes, it's trying to break to the upside. So, but the spread, is it now normal? So very high spread. Okay, yeah, spread is big, but it still can be traded. Is it okay to register more than one account with the same broker? Yeah, of course. Why not? You can register multiple accounts. I do have multiple accounts with multiple broker. That's fine. Why not? Thank you very much. Zafia, your strategies are very powerful. Just only stick to the rules. Love your style of trading. Chin. Welcome. Does your lifetime access include Zoom trading daily? Medina. The lifetime access include everything that I do, all the activities, all the tools. I'm very open to everything, and also you can have direct contact with me when you are our member. Okay, I'm available to all the members in the academy anytime. Is your sessions, I even would like from before watching, which you are a champion. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, I know that. Really appreciate that every member in the academy. We had a big team here, very great traders. Some of the traders are trading with us very long time, and consistently also making profit from the market. Thanks all of you putting value to the the chat group and helping each other, which is absolutely admiring. And also I learn a lot of things from the members also. It's learning game. Okay, it's learning game. The life is a school, and we all are a student here. I've always loved this teaching. Thanks for your service. My question is, do you have a Zoom session daily, live just you are doing now? Okay, so I do live on YouTube, but Zoom session is a Q&A session, so which not daily, but I do currently once in a week, but it might be increasing along with all the trade that I share on the group. So in the Zoom session is an extended Zoom session where you have directly can ask questions, and I do teach about the liquidity and liquidity candle, how we can find that, and also we discuss a lot of stuff. And yeah, and also you have direct contact with me also, along with all the strategies available for you for the lifetime. Suppose Euro USD will not retrace until the sell zone. If not, my expecting might be dangerous. Okay. Now at the moment, I wouldn't sell Euro USD. The way I see, you see this candle formation, that price action. You see, this is a price action. This is a price action, and that price action is, for me, looks to me that in a higher volume. Okay, so it's a, for me, it's a potential for bullish move, but it might come for another spike, as you know, Powell will speak. Depending on the lower time frame, we can look for, especially if I see that on the 15 minutes the market has grabbed enough liquidity, we can look for entry. As Powell is going to speak, it's gonna be very volatile. Suppose Euro USD. What news today in Euro? No, there is no news on Euro. There is a news on USD, so that will make Euro dollar volatile. Thank you very much. Appreciate your streaming on a day like this. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. We I love trading. Even in a slow day, it's sometimes good too, because in a very high volatile day with a huge volume in the market, we fully focus on trading. But today we have a lot of opportunity to discuss some of the things that normally we don't have time in another day, right? So it's a good day for learning and asking question. You guys can ask anything. Please, I entered a buy in Euro USD, but I don't know where to keep my TP, where I can keep my TP. Bobby Stephen. So for TP on Euro USD, if you entered buy on euro dollar, then depending on your entry, one TP zone could be here at 1.0827 or 26, because there is a weakless candle. If the market reversed from here, then very highly likely that it's gonna break this weakless candle, which is a gap maybe in the MT4. So this is one thing. Another thing could be that you can put a TP1 here and then, you know, let the rest running for a risk reward, or depending on your entry where you want to place. But in majority of the time, I put my TP with mathematical risk reward rather than thinking that I will be closing in that level or in that level, is because mathematical risk reward is because all my trade, what I do, I keep higher profit target and I do the risk management and I do not worry much. That's the, I see. Keep in mind that if you really want to be a very good trader and profitable trader, you need to consider, you know, just number. You can't create. I know that it's very hard. I was completely in your position, but give yourself some time. For those who are really truly profitable, you understand what I'm saying. Okay, the day you will just see this trading account is just some number. Okay, 10,000, 5,000, $100 is just some number. Okay, not anything else. That numbers plus minus, okay, red blue will not have any kind of impact in your mind is the day you are a profitable trader, right? So that's the real truth that you need to realize, and it will come to you one day. Okay, so you see, when I see that, let's say minus $50, minus $10, minus $20, minus $5,000, I see just random some numbers in it. But when these numbers will not be having any impact on you is the day you are a profitable trader. So that is why be very, what I would say, that very determined on remaining disciplined, but take it easy. All right, like do the risk management, but do not worry much about it. So what I do is I put my stop loss with proper risk management, 1%, 2%, and I set my TP, and I do not worry much about it. Okay, so that's where you take it, very with a very discipline and not worrying about it. So these two are very important balance, because if you don't take it seriously, then you can't put the whole account, let's say $100,000 account, at risk. And at the same time, do not worry much. Okay, let the trade to, because the market, you see, this will go a lot of up and down. If possible, even don't look at the trade after putting set the TP, stop loss and everything. Let the trade work out by itself. So I know that it takes some time, because I remember every detail of my trading. There was a time when I opened a trade and then I looked at it maybe 100 times, and then I closed it with $1 profit, just to see that in next 5 minutes it could give me $100. So it happens, but over time, you're gonna be in that zone. So just give yourself some time, and over time you will become that trader that you are looking at. So let me see here on euro dollar what's happening. You see there is a rejection here from the 1 hour chart. Okay, so when Powell is speaking, let me see what's happening with the GBP USD. Okay, so GBP USD is showing potentially bullish. If GBP USD is moving to the upside, then euro dollar also should be doing the same thing. And okay, so now euro dollar from the 5 minutes. Okay, so would be observing the market for euro dollar and for GBP USD. As the Paul will be speaking, we could see that good movement in this market. So if this one is grab liquidity from the top, we might see that downside here. Depending on how the price will be reacting in that zone, we will be looking to see. The reason I haven't bought euro dollar is because the market trend is still down, but what kind of price action it forming will be determining. So if we look at GBP USD looks very bullish, but euro dollar, very interestingly, is now trying to revert back. So this is a completely opposite directional price. On GBP USD we see a very strong momentum, so that that move on GBP USD might give a pre-understanding of euro dollar. So we'll keep observing that market. And I would appreciate your support, guys, giving a thumbs up. How long have you been streaming for throughout your trading journey? Okay, so yeah, I was trading since now 2013, almost 10 years. But the streaming is, you can see that on the channel, most likely maybe 3 to 4 years now. We are streaming regularly every day. I can't remember, you can go back to some of the streams, is deleted, but it's there. 1 hour chart shows Euro USD on downtrend and under 50 SMA. Could be going down to, yeah, it's possible to remain bearish, because that's why I haven't entered yet, because the trend is still remaining bearish on euro dollar. Okay, so the trend is still bearish. I can't say that euro dollar is bullish at the moment, because it is still bearish, but there is a probability, because of the timing, there is a probability for a change of trend, because you see that there is a drop here, complete breakout, a drop, breakout, drop, breakout. So the market is here is forming a very stronger bullish wave, but the trend, global trend, is still down. So if euro dollar managed to break out, then it might create an uptrend, but it's still it is in a downtrend. So anytime it could keep pushing down, because daily chart is the price has tested this support as a resistance. So this is a support on the daily on euro dollar, support here, we have seen a retest. Now after this retest we could see a rejection and holding the support, that means that continuation to the downside. The other possibility is just a false breakdown moving back up again above the support, which also happens. So depending on how the market is doing, we will be acting based on that. That's why I have not entered yet. Once we see a confirmation of uptrend, we will be looking to open position on euro dollar. Okay, so depending on how the market is doing, we will be opening. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so hope that you are enjoying the live session. Give a thumbs up, guys, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every day. Okay, here as Paul will speak in matter of so it will be at 12:30 AM in my zone, which is around 2 hours nearly. And before that, the market definitely will see some good movement in the market, so I'm expecting. So you see some rejection potential. Now this rejection, because it has got a very sharp bounce here, we can expect some kind of range or even again going back up. Okay, so please look 1 minute indicate in chart, you will see more clear setup. Which instrument? 1 minute, euro dollar, 1 minute. Yeah, there's for me it's still locally it's still bullish, depending on how the price is moving. EU and GU not correlated. EU and GU, yeah, they are related, of course. EU and GU, because they are USD pairs, so they are related. EU and GU almost moving in the same direction. Depending on the strength on Euro and GBP, it might be a little bit varies, but they are very related. All the USD pair are related. Normally, you see the Euro dollar when going up, you'll see AUD, USD, GBP, USD, all of them moving up, or maybe a little bit in a sideway. It will never be that Euro dollar in a very strong uptrend, AUD, USD in a downtrend, very strong. Either you'll see sideway or maybe a little bit in the same direction. Platinum's Salah Pro. Yes, of course, when I open trade, I do. This week we had quite a few entry on many of the instrument. If you guys have seen that on GBP, JPY, Euro dollar, GBP, USD, gold. But sometime we need to be patient, because patience is the key in trading. So I hope that you guys understand it. It's very important. If it happens, there will be nice double bottom. If happens, there will be nice double bottom and lots of liquidity for turning back to down. Shown that Euro dollar that you are talking about. So here you can see after this move, it's still showing that bullish price action here locally. This price action, you can see after this move, a pullback, and the price action slowly showing still to the upside. Let's see, yes, but today the liquidity is very low. Today is the whole Friday, bank holiday for me. Yeah, liquidity, yeah, we see that, but yeah, there is a low volume in the market. So sometime what happen in this kind of market is suddenly you'll see that spike in volume. So it might do a lot of variation. You see there is on Euro dollar, there's a big move happen suddenly. So from here to from 1.0778 suddenly has gone above 1.08, so around 35 pip move suddenly, 30 pip move. So this happens in these kind of days. We might see a bit more unusual movement. So you entered short, but now looking, yeah, so depending on what strategy you're using, but this is the kind of, this is currently showing that bullish price action on the local time frame. So that's why we didn't sell, neither I'm still on buy. From the 1 hour, you can see this is forming a doji here. So from the 1 hour, the 1 hour candle is closing, you can see. So this is a 1 hour, from 1 hour perspective, it is forming a doji. So after this kind of big liquidity candle, still 7 minutes to go. This 7 minutes is crucial, which way the market is heading. So if it is closing as a very narrow doji from 1 hour, which is basically still, I would consider a bullish price action, because after this big candle, if it remains very narrow, even little red doji, which for me is still bullish price action. So depending on how the candle closing on the 1 hour is very important to see. So you can see slowly the market is, yeah, so lower time frame so far. So the price action here from the lower time frame is still showing potentially bullish. Okay, here is looking at Gbpusd. So Gbpusd is showing stronger volatility. You can see that in the market is this kind of candle is we see that there is a bullish price action on Gbpusd. After this break is still maintaining that series of higher high and higher low. So euro dollar is, this is the 30 minutes price action trying to form a liquidity candle. So if you look at, guys, you can see this is the 1 hour chart on euro dollar liquidity candle forming a potentially bullish price action here. So there is a potential for me, I think that we could see next candle will be pulse speech candle. Okay, here we can see, because you see this is a huge bullish, this is where the news manipulation and the market has returned back from this level. So very high chance that euro dollar now might, this is the next liquidity zone. Here is the next liquidity zone. If you look at the daily, you can see this is the daily high. So you see that the market has more often false breakdown than the real breakdown. So if it is a false breakdown on the daily, chances for the price to go back up again to another liquidity zone also is high. So this is a daily liquidity zone here. First let this candle close to see what kind of price action it is making, because with the 1 hour close, in the last minute. This 1 hour closing as a doji. Still, I will consider the bullish price action depending on what how the candle closing is very important. And in the meantime, guys, as you know that today is the weekend and also the Good Friday, so we have a sale going on. There is a $200 worth of coupon available for you to join us to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I've given you that on the live chat. This is ending tonight, so you can use it right now to join Forex Trading Wizard Academy, where you can learn and grow as a trader. You can access all the tools that I'm using, including you can receive all the trade that I am opening with entry, stop loss, and take profit target to learn and grow as a trader. So here is what we see, the candle closed with a red candle, right? So from the 1 hour red doji, might see a little bit of sideways. So this is the daily. You can see the price is broken from the daily support, and the market is now retesting this daily support as resistance. So if it is, going back up again and retesting the daily support as a resistance and having a rejection here, then we could see that the market is dropping down again. On the other hand, if daily candle is passing that again, going back up, closing above, even going back up, then this is a false breakdown. In that case, we might see that the market again trending to the upside. So depending on how the candle will be closing is very important. Okay, so lower time frame price action on euro dollar is trying to reject. So volatility coming. There's a 4 hour candle closed. GBP USD. Okay, so there is a sudden, with the candle close here again, there is a drop here on GBP USD. market might remain a little bit range bound, but this candle closing is very important here. So euro dollar from the lower time frame, this 5 minutes candle, let's see how it is closing. Okay, we see that there is a rejection here. Okay, now this 5 minutes candle is also closing a potential liquidity candle. We need to see a clear direction before we have an entry, because it's now okay, so we need to see that clear direction before we find an entry. I entered short but looking to exit position on break even. Okay, depending on quick holiday. Yeah, check USDJPY. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. USD, I'm in profit. Okay, well, so very low movement. Buying NZUSD. Okay, all thanks to Coach Learning. Yeah, welcome. Don't you have the feeling that the price behave very irrational? It's very choppy, going up and down like during the news. Yes, absolutely. However, we have no news at the moment, so this will be, it's really strange market manipulation. Well, I wouldn't say it's very strange, because even there is no news. Okay, so there is no news, but the market will still have a little bit of imbalance in volatility because of the weekend and also because of the monthly close. So we could see that unusual volatility until the end of this NY session. Market manipulation. Yeah, this is a part of the part of the game in trading. So the market manipulation will happen, and that's where the real trading is. So when you know that when the market is getting manipulated, you know when to enter, because when there is a manipulation, there is a volume in the market. Without manipulation, you can't see when the market is really moving. So you see that this is a here is what we can see from the lower time frame. Here it is trying to, because there is a move here, and from the 30 minutes, so I was looking at the different time frame to see when the market is gathering that liquidity for this move. So this is a very narrow range at the moment. Okay, back to, this is the weekly open and might reversal, that is where it goes. Okay, so weekly perspective, yeah, so this is the weekly, this is where the weekly open, the price below the weekly low, and yeah, it's possible for the price to even close as a doji here from the weekly, before the weekly close, going back where it has started, and then to closing as a doji. Okay, so yeah, this is where we can see the market is now in a narrow zone, and before the end of the session we could see sudden movement and going back to where it started, but locally it is still showing a bit more movement. So from the 5 minutes and 15 minutes, so a little bit in a sideway. I mean NZD for USD. So NZD USD and euro dollar, both of them, so they are USD pairs. If you look at NZD USD, it's almost there, so they're in the same direction. So if we look at NZD USD, we can see there is a big drop on the weekly, followed by, this is the weekly close. This price might even range in that area on NZD USD as well because of the low volatility, and it might just keep here closing as a weekly doji, and then next week bouncing to the upside, which is also possible. And if you look at here on the lower time frame on NZD USD, there's a bounce, so the price action is, so because of the low volatility, we see that there's a bullish move here, like the euro dollar as well. Okay, so in this kind of market, the best way is to wait for the market to break out, because the market has a low volume, and with the speech coming up in 1 hour, that's where we might see the market is breaking out of the structure and moving with a big trend. So I'll be waiting for that to happen. It is always a good idea to stay patient and remaining consistent in analysis and also in entry. If we look at Gbp USD, we can see that there after this move, it's now had a local breakdown, so you will be waiting on this as well. So any instrument giving us good entry, we will be looking to enter, especially when Powell will speak. We might see that the market is moving. Until it's moving, we will be looking at the market to give us suitable entry opportunity. In the meantime, guys and girls, if you are enjoying this live session, I would appreciate your support by giving a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Press the bell notification. As you know that we do open quite a few live trades. Today is a bit slow, but we do open. And upcoming week, another big week coming as NFP coming up. And don't miss out to join today with this huge discount is going to end today, so that you can be part of trading community where you can learn and grow as a trader. You can access all the trading tools that we have. So I'm sharing with you the coupon again on the live chat, along with the website address that I have given. You can visit the website and then click join now button, and then you can join, learn and grow as a trader. Don't hesitate to ask any question that you have using the live agent available on the website. And you know, if you still have any question on that, bet my house on USD going up. I bet my house on Euro USD going up. No, don't do that. Don't bet your house for Euro USD going up. Okay, don't bet anything except 1%. Okay, so that's where the real trading is. You know, real traders are very confident in their risk management. All right, so be always flexible, or the other way around. Anything can happen in trading. Okay, no matter how strongly you are good at analysis or anything like that, still keep the option B. The market can go in 3 ways: right, left or sideways. So keep all 3 options open when you are opening the trade. Us looking coach, yeah, I know you're just making fun of it. That's fine, that's good. Always having fun in the live in trading is always good. Keep you alive, because you know, having fun is a high energetic activities. Always stay active, have fun. You know, in trading is I know that trading is boring sometimes, so when you have fun, you always stay always, you know, motivated. Here you, Angie. I bet as well trade forwards ounce of the weekly. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, absolutely. I was looking coach. Yeah, I know. Thanks for exposure. Have a good weekend. God bless. Welcome. Yeah, absolutely. I have a 100k account, only risk 0.5% of my account. If you have a 100k account, that I would strictly will recommend you to risk 0.25%. Okay, so yeah, no problem. Either your own fund or a funded account, I would recommend you to strictly risk 0.25%. So if you trade with proper strategy in a 100k account, and you know, very strict, let's say our liquidity TF strategy, if you are trading, for example, with a funded account or in a 100k account or your own fund. Okay, I trade my own fund, and I would say that in a month you easily can gain in a 100k, should be more than 5%, right? So more than 5% is $5,000, right? So in a 100k account, $5,000 safely with risk management is safe trading. I would say that it's more than enough for a full-time job, right? That's how trading is. So you need to understand that 0.25% is ideal for a 100k account. Okay, I use 0.25% in a 100k account. So if it is bigger, let's say $1 million account, then better to risk 0.1%. Up to 50,000, I would say 0.5%, 0.25%. If you are using 0.5%, that's fine. But you need to have, in that case, probably low risk reward, depending on your drawdown limit or everything. Let's coach, we need a trade before the live end. Yeah, I know that guys, but I can't force the trade because you see this is a slow market. I care more your trading account than me, so it's very important that we protect our capital. The difference between a successful trader and a losing trader is that it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you are risking is the most important part. Okay, so because if you know your risk, that's what you need to know. The profit will come as a byproduct of your risk management plan. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the profit. You have to be very consistent in your approach of doing the proper risk management plan. That's the key. And yeah, this is where you need to mainly focus on trading. So this is a holiday. Yeah, welcome guys. And yeah, that was a very good session for all of you. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given here. And that it was a great week, almost the end of the month. It's now on 30th of March in my area, could be different in your zone. So with the upcoming week, there is a NFP week coming, big week again. And before I end the live session, I will offer that coupon again, this sale going on of another additional $200 to join us. I've given you that coupon so that you guys can I can see you there on the other side, where you can learn and grow and also access everything that we have in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Along with if you want to join the broker that I'm trading, also you can join today. I also can share with you the link in the live chat, so you can use that link to register and then to start trading with a reliable broker. Any question also you can ask, don't hesitate to ask any question. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys. It was a great week with all of you, and don't hesitate to like, subscribe the live session. Make sure you press that bell button so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting. I do post a lot of content even over the weekend. Until that, stay well, stay happy. I'll see you there again, guys, and enjoy your weekend, enjoy your holiday. Reflect, refresh, retreat, and restart after the holiday. I'll see you there.